Hello everyone, my name is Bree and welcome to Documented Journey. Today is another Create December video. You're going to be getting these all month and I'm really excited because it's kind of gotten me back into the rhythm of posting a video each week. The first two prompts were really easy for me. It's ribbons and bows and toys and presents. I found this image in a magazine and I absolutely loved it. It is of packages and they're tied up with string. They're not brown though, but in them they have like little sprigs of greenery and nature and stuff, and I just really liked it. I thought it was really cute and I thought I would knock out two prompts really easily. So I did just that. I knocked out two prompts really easily. My next prompt is not so easy. Well, I mean, it's fun, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, the next one that I'm working on is nuts and dried fruit. I absolutely love the idea of this one, and so I made a little spread of nuts and dried fruit. And I love how this turned out. I was worried about it at first, but I think that it works. And I am really excited because I'm doing a folk theme over on my Patreon with my sketchbook group, and I feel like even though this isn't so folky, it still kind of embodies that, and I love that. I love that. This whole book of Create December, I see little aspects of our prompt or our theme from the sketchbook group, and it just warms my heart. I love it. I'm gonna talk supplies just for a little bit, especially if you're new here. This is something that you might be interested in. So the supplies that I'm using to create this page is a ballpoint pen. I enjoy the Ballograph ballpoint pen. I get them from Jet Pens. They are archival. And the cool thing about ballpoint is they are water resistant. So when I apply my watercolor later on, it doesn't move. It stays put. And I think that's brilliant. So I like to add a little bit of texture and value to my illustrations before I go and watercolor them. So that way it's like creating a map of my work. And so then when I go to paint, anywhere that I've applied pen, the darker part of the pen, I create a darker color there, and anywhere that's lighter, I try and keep that like either the lightest version of that color or paper white. You'll see when I get to painting, but I really wanted to chat about this pen. It's my go-to. I've been using it for years. I absolutely love it, and it's way better than Bic, in my opinion. So what I like to do with paint is I like to just put down a base color at first, and then once all that base color is down, I go into my illustration, back into my illustrations in layers. So my lightest color first, that's how I like to work with watercolor, lightest to darkest. My lightest color first, and then I just start adding layers and adding layers to the darker parts of the ink to create that depth. I love to watch this orange form. I just add a little bit of darkness to the center and bam, it looks so good. I love it. I love layering watercolor. If you are a watercolor artist and you haven't tried layering, letting it dry first and then layering a second layer on top, you need to try it. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It's pretty much how I do all my stuff. Even with the ballpoint pen, I'm a layerer. I think that the more layers, the better. So try it. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Okay, so I didn't show this, but I will show it in the flip through at the end of the video. But I did do prompt number 20, which is rituals and celebrations. It's just a journaling spot for me. I haven't journaled yet, but I will. And yeah, it'll be at the end of the video. So this page on the left is totally a cheat page. It is red and green, and I'm gonna claim it as red and green because it has red and green on it. All right, and then moving on, number 22 is North Pole and Winter Wonderland. Okay, I love this image of this, like the hands catching snowflakes. And so I thought it'd be really cool if I put a snow globe on these pair of hands and it being like a winter wonderland and there being some trees and a little house and a little sign that says North Pole. So that's what I did. I really liked how this page turned out, and I really liked the fact that like I played with the page itself and sketched on the page. I think it turned out really well. So we have flipped the page and now we are on prompt number 23, which is chimney and stockings. And I absolutely love this page. It has some special meaning to me. I went ahead and didn't worry about the chimney part of this prompt, and I just focused on the stockings. I didn't sketch actually our stockings. I do have them to the left. You'll see them cut out of the Christmas paper that I've been using throughout the Create December book. But I did sketch our mantle. And the cool thing about that is I've been sketching our mantle since my son was born. And when my son was born, I went ahead and purchased these Noel stocking holders. And I got 4 of them because at the time we had a dog. His name was Bruce. And so my husband occupied one, my son occupied one, I occupied one, and Bruce occupied one. Now we have 4 people in our home, and then we have Bernie. So Bernie normally just hooks on to one of ours. Whose ever stocking isn't the fullest is normally what happens. But the cool thing about the Noel stocking holders is they've been a part of our family this whole entire time, and I have sketched our mantles every Christmas since my son was born. So I have these Noel stocking holders on many different mantles, and I don't know. For me, this page just screams sentimental. On top of that, I was worried about it because I am painting on a white page and a craft paper, and so you just never know how the color's gonna look. They're gonna be different, but you just never know how it's gonna turn out. I did something different than I normally do. I went ahead and laid down the paint first, and then I went back in and added the depth with the pen. I did this because I wasn't sure how the paint would take to the craft paper, and also the fact that when I don't want to be too precise with my illustration and I have to like blend colors a bunch, it's not necessary to have that pen map prior to the painting. So that's why I did that. When I flip through my book, I see this page and it just makes me smile, and I love it. The last prompt that we have for today is number 24, which is the nightmare before. So I am using this as a journaling spot, I think, or maybe just a photo dump area. Not sure which one. I am actually doing this before the 24th, so I haven't gotten there yet, but I will. This sketchbook or this junk journal will be finished. And then I'm going to be doing a flip through any second now. So let me know in the comments below, what have you been using for Create December? Are you doing a junk journal like me? Are you writing stories like Heather? Are you journaling, taking photos, whatever? It doesn't matter. Share with me what you're doing in the comments below. I'd also like to know what your favorite prompt this year has been. I have a few, and now that I'm looking through my book as it flips, oh gosh, it's so hard. I was gonna say that it's nuts and dried fruit because I really like that page, but I don't know. I really like that one too, which is North Pole and Winter Wonderland. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna pick one by the end. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you are enjoying Create December, and until next time, I'll see ya.